Welcome to Big Hoss's Tailgate.
And we're live. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Desmond from West Virginia, Morgantown.
Oh, close enough.
Right?
Clarksburg, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just, every time I meet everybody in Morgantown, I just assume everyone's from Morgantown.
Well, it's kind of like Pittsburgh. You talk to a lot of Pittsburgh comics, and they're like, oh, I'm from Cranberry, I'm from this, that, and the other. And
It's like,
everyone
shut up.
else.
You're from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Like, you're in that 20-mile radius that is Pittsburgh.
It's Pittsburgh, nothing Philadelphia.
Yeah. And everybody's like, that's what they were like, oh, weed's decriminalized in the city. I'm like, define the city. Are you saying downtown Market Square? Are you saying South Side? Are you saying, like, because that could change when I go to Monroeville and it's like, no, it's federally illegal here. Like, no.
No, it's Pittsburgh.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, what is the city limits here? How are you defining this?
It's like, it's Morgantown, nothing Charleston.
Yeah, and then there's like city council, and there's these people. I'm like, who actually is in charge of doing shit here? Who is the man? Like, the country has the president. All right, I know where that is. But where do we go for? And then it's like, there's the mayor, but then it's like, no, but he can't do everything. There's other people. Who are these other people?
I found out, especially with local politicians, whenever a new mayor got elected, they're like, oh, this is going to be a big change. They're like, mayors don't have power. We have a rant room on Facebook.
Yeah.
And they're just like, no, it's actually the city council has power. It's like, well, what does the mayor do then? Because the mayor of Gotham does a lot. You know, they always cause chaos.
Yeah. Who actually is the mayor in Gotham? Because they never talk about who the mayor is.
They just say the mayor.
Yeah.
The mayor's office.
Yeah, it's like, I'm assuming a couple of times it's been the Penguin. But it's like, who's the mayor? They always talk about Commissioner Gordon, and they never elect a new guy for him.
Is there a commissioner in any other city in America?
Yeah, there's Commissioner of Police, I think.
Is there a commissioner of police?
Yeah, that's it's for New York. It's Tom Selleck from Blue Bloods. Like, I think he's the commissioner. I think no, or is he chief? Damn it! What is the difference? Like, why do we have these other titles?
Is there a chief of police and a commissioner?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. There's the commish. Is he a commissioner?
Yeah, it's commissioner.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember the show. What's that?
I've never seen it. I just know the commish.
The commish is the guy who played the Thing, right? Right? Isn't that the guy who plays him?
Yeah. From The Shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, is The Shield a sequel to the commish?
It's not. Do you know how he lost all his hair?
How? If it's alopecia, I'm going to be sad.
No, it's not alopecia. He actually he put a bunch of nair in his hair to do a part, and then it didn't grow back.
Oh, yeah. Dang. See, I've heard stories about dudes who put nair on their head.
Yeah.
And they're like, it either goes one of two ways. Either like he gets a nice shiny dome piece.
Yeah.
Or it just scalds his brain and, you know, he looks like Al Capone.
So, all right, well, we'll talk. Why do I not remember his name?
This is what ADHD does. You go through 1,000 different topics in the first 5 minutes.
My wife's here. Jess, can you look up who was on The Shield? I'm going to forget it because I think, in my opinion, I enjoy his thing the most.
It's Michael Chiklis, I think.
Michael Chiklis, yes.
Yeah, but he's the guy who plays the Thing.
Yes.
And I was just like, but when he does the commish, he has like hair and it's like a balding. I'm like, yeah, he was better off with the Nair accident.
Can I be honest with you?
What?
I get really mad when men with hair decide to shave their head because this is my option. It's either this or like I look like a pedophile. So, and 50.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, I had that haircut at 25. So that's why I was like, I had no other choice to shave my head. Like, it's either that or look like a 41-year-old man in your 20s.
In your 20s. She's laughing at me because I'm 44 right now. So at 19, I thought I just had a receding hairline, and my friend was cutting my hair, and he's like, you have two cowlicks in the back. And I'm like, I can't be 19 with like bald spots and a receding hairline. I was like, it's gone.
Yeah, because there's a picture of me at 18. I have a full head of hair. And then, like, by 21, I had, like, the Dracula going where it looks like your hair's, like, going here. I was like...
But not in the sexy way?
No.
Not in the Munsters way where you have the deep V?
Oof. That's a weird kid, too. Did you ever meet him?
No, I've never met him. Have you met him?
I've seen him at, like, Steel City Con, and I've seen him from a distance, and he just... I heard bad stories about how he's, like, kind of a douche. And I was I figures Eddie Munster would be a douchebag.
That's true. Are you going to go to Steel City in August? Because I want to see Christopher Lambert from Highlander.
I would be down to go. I haven't gone in years because of how expensive it got.
Oh, my friends.
Because you can look at the celebrity like autographs and stuff, and you can. I used to go through and collect them all. Like I have I think it might be that box there. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I used to have like all my autographs I've gotten.
No shit.
Like I had all the Dukes of Hazzard, Burt Reynolds. I'm trying to think who. I had a couple Star Trek guys. Billy D. Williams.
Oh.
I seen Billy D. and I told him, I was like, dude, my favorite thing you've done had to be the Robot Chicken Lando Calrissian.
Really?
When he was like, who's got two thumbs and betrayed the best friend? This guy. And like he never took his sunglasses off, just went, yeah, it's pretty funny.
I was in Louisville with my buddy, and we were really tired at the end of the day, and Alan Rickton was there, and I was like, and he didn't have a line. I was like, I waved at him, and I was like, I really like this guy. This is before Reacher. This is before Fast and Furious, where he's
he was in remember he was in Titans.
He was in Titans. He was in Smallville and not PCU. Oh,
I remember him as Aquaman when they advertised him.
Yeah,
like in Smallville and stuff. Not a bad person to play Aquaman, honestly.
No, he's he did his own movie recently called like Cicada 1899. It's about a hacker group. He kind of he wrote and directed and produced it, and that's right whenever it came out. And I was like, oh, I'm too tired, or I would get a photo with Alan Rickton, and then a year later he's an A-list actor that's everywhere. I really regret not doing that.
It's like you want to say A-list and status, but I don't know. It's like I like him as an actor. I like his stuff, but I also can acknowledge like this guy isn't winning an Oscar anytime soon.
Is Vin Diesel winning an Oscar anytime soon?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like you have to put him like Vin Diesel in a Rocky type role in order for him to win an Oscar.
But we all love Vin Diesel movies. Riddick.
True. I think he did do this movie Richardson recently. I think it's about it's a true story. Like it's actually supposed to be like a heartfelt movie, and I think he's acting with like I can't remember what it's called.
I know we watched the Men of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
That was pretty sick.
That was fun.
By the way, I was talking to Seth Queen about this, big movie guy. Shout out my favorite ginger in Pittsburgh. Guy Ritchie's been putting these low budget banger films out.
Yeah.
And like they're not like there's that one he did, it got fucked up during COVID, but it was like Coup de Grace or something.
I haven't seen it.
It's Jason Statham, Ethan Hawke, and like Aubrey Plaza's in it.
Really?
Really good movie.
I love Jason Statham.
But like nobody saw it because the villains were Ukrainian arms dealers, and they're like, we have this drama with the Ukraine happening right now. I don't think that's a good idea to paint them as the bad guys.
Can they just bleep out Ukraine every time they say it?
Yeah, you could have just dubbed in Russian every time, and everyone would have bought it. Everyone would have bought it. Like they'd just been like, yeah, same accent, we got it.
I heard the Back to the Future musical. They just changed it to generic terrorist, and not like Middle Eastern terrorist or anything at all.
What is this called? Oh, wait. Alan Richardson did this also terrible movie recently that I freaking hate. Waste of time. Playdate. Have you seen this with Kevin James?
Oh, no. Was it straight on Prime?
Yeah. It went straight to Prime. And like it starts off like it sounds like two dads, except the one dad's like a spy or something.
I've seen that.
And then it starts off to be like, oh no, he kidnapped this kid from a facility and he's a genetically engineered kid. And I was like, okay. Then he drew another plot twist and go, oh, it's his clone. That this kid is just a younger version of himself that's like without emotion. And then they drop another plot twist and say, here's 1 million of these kids we cloned and you have to fight them all. But they're all wearing masks, so you can't tell it's not the same kid. It's just a bunch of little people.
I remember what happens sometimes. My wife goes to bed, and then I start drinking alone. And then I'm like, what's on Prime? And then it's like random action movie B. And I'm like, this sounds good. But I do recall seeing that. You know what also is a random action movie? Have you seen the Dave Bautista, Jason Momoa picture where they're brothers? But yes. I don't know why a Greek white guy and then a Samoan are brothers, but that was completely just wiped over the entire time.
Oh, this is bumming me out. I cannot find this movie he did. I just seen an ad for it. Maybe it's called Motor City. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Motor City.
Are you gonna cut this in?
Not really. It's too much effort. But it's something where he falls for a gangster's girl. In retaliation, the gangster enacts a frame job to send an innocent man to prison.
Send that to me.
Yeah.
I'll stream it.
Oh, it's going to come out in July, but it was made in 2025.
Oh, it's not out yet.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it came out and it just died.
That's what I thought it was, too. But I guess they do a bunch of that. I don't know. These streaming movies are so lame anymore. They crank out stuff, but there's no budget or there's no... It doesn't feel like they put effort into it.
It's kind of half-hearted.
Like that's a cool premise, but there's no money behind it, and I can notice that everything's fake. Like, remember watching like movies in the 90s and everything kind of looks real.
Yeah.
When I went to go be an extra in a movie in Pittsburgh. I can't say the movie because I signed an NDA, but it comes out in September of 26. All I'm going to say.
Okay.
I just gave everybody context without context.
Are you like character B in a coffee shop and you spill the drink over yourself or anything?
No, I'm a guy who's like fighting for screen time, just chilling in there and like.
Do you like just creep over Vin Diesel's shoulder?
Yeah, just look for me. It looks like that Jesus meme where it's like I caught you sinning again or something.
Do you have are you allowed to have a Big Hoss T-shirt on so you can at least?
No, they won't even let you. Can't even do that. Like I was trying to wear one hat, just a generic thing that said cowboy hat on it, and they wouldn't let me wear it.
Did they choose your own clothes?
Yeah, well, you're allowed to wear whatever you want, but you can't have any logos or anything that says anything on it. And depending on what you're filming, like some shows, like, hey, this show is very depressing. You have to wear everything that's gray and blue. That's it.
Oh, okay.
And then like the one show, they're like, we don't care. We just need you to look happy.
Have you been on extras on a lot of things?
A couple things.
Are you going to do that one in Cumberland?
I wanted to. I signed up for it once before. That's why I was like, I want to do the other one. But the problem is that I have a day job.
Yeah.
And all these things they want to film are in the middle of the day. And you're like, can't we do a night shoot? I'll go into work dead. That's fine.
Yeah.
I just need to. I got to go to work.
Yeah. That's whenever people are saying, let's go to Pittsburgh to do open mics. And what is it? Wednesdays you can do 4 shows or 4 open mics.
Yeah.
But then by the time I get home, it's going to be 2:30 in the morning.
I think it's 3. I think there's that doctor. I think there's Jenny Lopez's mic, Scarps, and then there's Mario's. Yeah, there used to be like all kinds of mics in the city, and now it just seems like everything kind of like just dwindled down. And it's like, I don't know. It's hard to try new material. Now it's like I feel like you have to go to a show and sneak a new one in and be like, all right, that didn't work, and then
that's what I'll do sometimes is either at the beginning I try to do something local or something new that I'm working on, and then or just right in the middle. Mm-hmm. Because West Virginia has 1 or 2 mics that I go to. I guess if I was more dedicated, I could lose sleep in my family and do more open mics, but I'd like sleep and family a lot.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Is like you come home from work and you're just like, especially like what I do like for my day job. Mm-hmm. I'm so burned out from doing stuff that like you come home, you're like, I just want to play video games and turn my brain off. And then most of the time I just end up scrolling. I
do the same. We're really into the Jersey Shore family reunion right now, so we've just been running through that. Do you watch trash TV?
I can't. I can't. It makes me so mad because I think it's because I see so many trash people living their life now that it just annoys me.
Oh no! We just finished that, and then I watched the new season of Devil May Cry on Netflix. Does that help me give me any clout at all?
Yeah, because it's like you guys' reality TV is just Facebook for me now. Because I just scroll through and be like, oh, who's fighting now? There's always some kind of drama, like this teacher treated my son bad, and it's like, yeah, but I found out your kid was also like beating another kid in the face. I think he's allowed to treat your kid bad. Like,
see, I have 2 hot takes. And Jersey Shore Family Reunion isn't nearly as bad as Jersey Shore. And then I like Little Caesars Pizza.
Well, yeah, they probably got mature better, and they're
a little bit. There's still some drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Caesars did like step up their game a little bit. Like they're no longer that $5 shitty pizza. They're actually like, you're still affordable, but you're gonna fuck with me later.
That's why I trolled Dave Stewart, who you had recently.
I keep saying that I told Dave the other day. I don't know if did he propose this to you. You guys need to do a show together where you co-headline, or I'll do this. I'll even have a show where you guys co-headline, but you guys have to recreate the Predator handshake. Because I was like, when I see like you see each other, like, Dave, you son of a bitch. Like, I'm waiting for you to.
I'm excited to meet this guy. It's going to be another 2 years, and then I'll randomly run into him, and he's going to hate me.
I keep saying it, like, you guys. I was like, you, because it's like it's literally, you ever meet somebody who's literally the flip side of the coin?
Yeah,
it's like that. Like to me, it's like watching like two inverse people meet. It's like, what?
Will there be a singularity or something? Well,
I think so. I'm hoping like just the country unites again, and then everybody joins together in happiness.
Now I need to meet him today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
if Gas can drop $1 by shaking Dave.
If I didn't think about it, I should have just had you both on, and like that would have been even better. I'm like, do you see what I'm talking about? I'm not crazy.
So is this is the first podcast in this studio?
This is the first one in the studio.
Like, I feel like we're on a first date, and I want to put my arm around you. Just how this is. Like,
right.
I just want to do this. Like, we're watching.
I know,
a movie.
right? Just let them look. Like,
it's just real casual. Like, before you had us separated.
I would get more. I'd probably get more LGBTQ likes on my stuff then.
Just two bearded men.
That's exactly
holding each other.
It happens to me all the time. Like,
sweet embrace.
I end up meeting people, and I'm like I just moved into my place, and I've been telling everybody about this, that I was offered to take in some medicinal aerosols, let's put it that way. Okay. Medicinal aerosols, and they offered me like a bowl, and I was like, okay, cool. And then they offered me, like, we're not going to offer you this one, and it's a huge giant green glass dick shaped bowl.
Yes.
And I laughed hysterically. I was like, that right there, like, I'm not going to march, and I'm not going to go to a parade, but I'll fight for you guys. If anyone's fucking with you, you let me know now, because like that is the funniest thing ever. That you that's the one that you offered me, laughing about it.
So here's a question for you. Like, are you afraid that you smoke from the tip? I'm assuming, correct?
I'm assuming. I think it's like kissing the head.
Kissing the head.
Yeah.
Would you be afraid that you take it too far? Like, you don't know how deep you want to put it in your mouth?
That'd be the bad part. Is it's like you have to get a really good suction on it. And you have to go, and you're like, oh man. I think that's when you draw the line.
You're like, is this a Jewish or non-Jewish penis? You got to know.
I don't know. I think it was because it was hard. You couldn't tell.
You couldn't. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's hard glass. So
I never really thought about.
The funny part is it was glass blown.
So do they blow it from the tip out?
I think so. So it's more like a. So I guess you are.
Like, when they're molding it, you know how they use like newspaper and all that stuff? Are they just rubbing the shaft? Why am I talking about? I'm really obsessed about.
That's what I'm saying.
Bowl.
I don't know. He told me where they bought it at, and I was laughing hysterically. Because it's like, now you like want to get it as a gag gift for your friends.
So is it a bong where the balls contain water, or do you flip it
Oh
upside
no,
down?
it's not a bong. It's a bowl.
So do you flip? Do the balls hold the weed?
I would assume.
So you got to flip the shaft upside down. So you got to like 69 the penis bowl.
Well, no, maybe the.
Do you hold it?
It's more like this.
You cup it.
Yeah, you hit the cradle.
You got to cradle the.
What was it? Remember me to think of Tropic Thunder when he was talking about, he goes, "I'll suck your dick if you untie me." Jack Black when he's on coke. I'll cradle the ball, stroke the shaft, and swallow the gravy. I wish when Jack Black was that vulgar again. Like, now he's more family friendly.
He's gotten a little kooky.
Yeah, he's more into video games now, which I am with him on a Red Dead Redemption Netflix series.
Does he want to be?
I think he would be
Red
the
Dead?
cook. I'd make him the cook or uncle.
Okay.
No, he's too young to be uncle. I would
Jack
make
Black's
him
pushing 50, isn't he?
because you played 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember Mr. Pearson? I think he was the cook.
Yeah.
That always was bitching. Him or Bill Williams? Nah, he couldn't be. I don't know if he could be tough enough to be Bill Williamson.
Well, who would be the main character?
Ooh. For Dutch, it's easy. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. That's Dutch. It's just I was watching him on The Boys.
Yeah.
Ooh. You could do Carl Urban as Arthur Morgan.
Have you seen Mortal Kombat 2 yet?
I did.
It's
Did you?
fantastic. I love it.
So
You didn't like it?
I have some issues with the movie, only for the one that it feels like it's filmed in the volume. And you can tell in the arena fights. Like,
Okay.
did you catch the one where Shao Kahn's fighting? Well, if I say who he fights, it's spoilers for the movie.
Yeah.
Who cares? It's Mortal Kombat. You already know this guy's dying.
It's
Cole
all
Young,
Yeah.
which is they gave all the fans what they wanted, which is kill that guy, please, and they did.
I mean, the plot isn't the best, but the acting in it, the scene, like the fighting scenes, the finishers.
The 90s is like the Caged Fury thing was hilarious.
And Carl Urban made the movie.
Oh, yeah.
The whole story was pretty much him. I didn't think it was going to be the MC, and he ended up being just, I cared about him more than anyone else. It was like, as long as he didn't die.
So I saw this movie with somebody who's never, like, they know what Mortal Kombat is.
Okay.
But they know nothing about it.
Okay.
So when they're like seeing Johnny Cage, they're like, "What is this guy's deal?" I'm like, I had to explain, like, he's patterned after Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
And then they're like, once you understand that, you understand Johnny Cage a little bit better.
Yeah. Did I tell you? I found out that during Street Fighter, Jean-Claude Van Damme had a $10,000 a week cocaine habit.
I have heard this.
Okay.
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
Chun-Li, perfect casting back then.
Yeah.
Like, let's just get the girl that did the voice of Mulan.
Is that really?
Yeah, that's her.
Oh, okay.
She's an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. too.
I never really got into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that much.
She's in there. She was in Book of Boba Fett.
Okay.
She's the bounty hunter. The one that works for Boba Fett.
Yeah.
That girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the original Chun-Li. And when she's in costume, it looks like Chun-Li from the video game. Like, that was cool about the 90s when they kind of leaned into it more, except we didn't get Guile with the hair.
No, did you see the trailer for the new Street Fighter? They're leaning into the campiness as well.
Well, I think they set it in the 90s. So, like, it's also set in it's set then, so then now you can lean into the cheesiness of the 90s and stuff. So, I kind of want to see a Street Fighter Mortal Kombat game.
Those are two sides of the same coin. It's like me and Dave. Like, one is they're both campy, but one's exceptionally gory. I want to see no blood in Street Fighter.
So how I would do it is remember when they did Street Fighter and Tekken?
Yeah.
And I think it was, or was it? They did Street Fighter versus Tekken. So the Tekken characters looked like Street Fighter characters.
Yeah.
They were supposed to do it the other way around, and I don't think the game sold well.
Oh.
So they never did the Tekken versus Street Fighter, where all the Street Fighter guys would look like Tekken.
A little less bulky, like a little more.
They were just made to look like their art style.
Oh, okay.
Which I'm like, okay, I'm okay with a Mortal Kombat game like that. Like, hey, let's do your DC version, make it more like Injustice. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fine. Now, when I want Mortal Kombat, I want to see Batman get his heart ripped out. Let's go.
I love just watching compilations on YouTube of the DLC finishers on Mortal Kombat.
I hate that they use the green blood. Do you get those videos? Do you get the censored ones?
No.
So sometimes on YouTube, if you want to watch these fights, they change the color of the blood so they can get around YouTube censoring.
Oh, yeah, you can't fire a gun on YouTube either, can you?
Which is weird. I think you can do it if it's instructional videos, but I don't understand what YouTube does anymore.
I don't know either.
I tried to censor the pod because I was like, I want to see if I can get monetized. And I'm like, who am I kidding? Who cares? Let people say what they want.
Well, so are we not going to have a sponsorship for, like, I get Liberty Mutual? Is it not just going to cut and be like Liberty Mutual?
If it is, it's going to be on YouTube side, not mine. They get to run the ads. I'm not allowed.
You're not getting a penny from all the Liberty Mutual commercials?
That's what I hate. Is when you watch YouTube and like the video itself already has a sponsor in the video, like an ad in the video, and then YouTube makes me sit through another round of ads to get through the ad. After I just got done watching ads for the video, now I have to watch ads again for the video. Bill Maher does that stuff all the time for his pod, the Club Random.
Yeah.
And he'll go through and he'll run an ad, and then YouTube runs its Liberty Mutual ads in the middle.
Yeah.
And you're like, why did I have to back to back? And one I can skip, and the other one I can't.
But he's getting 100% of the money
Yeah.
on the one, and then the other one he's getting a nickel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate it. It sucks.
I wish YouTube had more advertising, just different things. I want to say
More
I'm
variety.
tired of this. Like, send me a Burger King commercial or something. Like, I'm tired of just seeing. I'm not sure if it's just my algorithm, but it's constantly Liberty Mutual, and that's it all the time. That or random just puzzle games on my phone.
I think insurance companies are the only ads that you watch where they wish something bad happens to you. Sucks that you got into a car accident. But if you had me here, you wouldn't have had that problem. It's like, why are you wishing bad on me? You should be like, oh, I hope this doesn't happen to you.
Who was it that what was it State Farm where just meteors would randomly fall into a building? Be like, protect your house from meteors using State Farm.
Which is bullshit because when the fires happened, they didn't cover shit. They dropped everyone's fire stuff and went, nope, no, that sucks for you guys, doesn't it?
So my insurance agent's a friend of mine, and so he was telling me in southern West Virginia a few years ago, there was a video of a house floating down a river from all the floods. Okay. But if you look, the house is also on fire. And he told me he was in an insurance convention, and he explained that he was glad the house is on fire because fire insurance trumps everything. If you're on the coast and there's a hurricane that comes through, the wind people will fight against the water people. It's like, oh no, the damage happened from the wind or the water, but fire always trumps everything. So if something happens to your house, just catch it on fire, and then that's what covers it.
There we go. So if my
Arson.
house gets destroyed in a hurricane, just throw a Molotov in and run.
There you go.
Like, I don't know what happened. The wind knocked over the candle.
I've always thought about throwing, a Molotov cocktail. I was like, sometimes I just want to see what happens. But then I think the police are going to find me. It's like, who uses Elijah Craig as a Molotov cocktail bottle? And I'm like, I'm sorry. That's what I like to drink. Like, it needs to be, I feel like if I'm going to make a Molotov cocktail, I need to pick, like, really bad Barton's vodka and pour it out and then put the gasoline in it just so people like, okay, Dan doesn't drink vodka.
I'm mad that, like, when they used to show in movies, like, they would just grab a bottle of liquor and then use that. And I'm like, what are you using here? Like Jack Daniels doesn't light on fire like that.
Were you old enough, because they don't make it anymore, like Everclear or 151?
Oh, I thought they still made Everclear.
Do they still make Everclear?
I think you can still get it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought, is it still 180 proof?
I think it's, yeah.
Oh.
I think you can still get it like that strong.
Do they still make Bacardi 151?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You were a responsible adult and don't look for that anymore.
Well, I like a flaming Dr. Pepper. Have you ever done one of those?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
If you're in Pittsburgh, then, well, you guys are in Washington tonight, but I was going to say, if you're in Pittsburgh tonight, there's a place called Bar 11.
Yeah.
And they will literally make flaming Dr. Peppers for you. Like, you ask for him, the guy's just like, oh, sweet. Like, he gets,
he's just ready?
He makes a show out of it.
Okay.
So, in front of the whole bar, so you get to watch him, like, light things on fire. Yeah.
That's amazing. I remember I love watching small, like, no-name bands and venues because they always, like, if there's a bald guy, they always end up pouring some liquor on their hair or on their head and, like, catching their head on fire and stuff like that. Just random, like, metal shows.
Yeah, like, everybody wants the Sweet Tooth vibe.
Yeah.
Did you watch that yet?
I've seen, there's 2 seasons, right? And that's it?
Yeah.
Are they doing a 3rd season?
I
Because
think they're doing a 3rd and final one, but they cut a lot of people out. I'm like, this is why I hate streaming. Like, normal shows would just let you progress, and the show gets bigger budget as it goes on, but it's a hit. Who cares?
Now, who's the voice for Sweet Tooth? I forget his name. David?
Will Arnett.
Will Arnett. I almost said David Arquette. I'm like, that's not right. Will Arnett. Is Will Arnett getting paid more to voice Sweet Tooth than the actor who is actually Sweet Tooth himself?
Probably.
You think?
Yeah, because it's well, I don't know, because he might be doing all the stunts, too. So if
Will Arnett just is the voice.
Well, I would say, like, Pedro Pascal's getting paid more money than John Wayne's grandson for playing the Mandalorian. For sure. Even though, like, you don't have a character unless he's doing this. We got to pay the guy with the face and no recognizable name.
So did James Earl Jones get paid more than the random white bald guy that looks like me in Darth Vader?
Probably. I mean, they still got paid shit, but
James Earl Jones, I bet, did pretty good for himself.
I think after the first movie, he had to like change his contract where it's like, name another dude that's going to sound as good as me.
Yeah.
And then he also like got to do it like 6 movies, and probably still got the back end. He was probably set for life and never had to act again after Star Wars.
How much did he make off of just saying this is CNN? Do they
That
still use his voice?
Commercials. Remember who was the car company he used to do? Or no, he did AT&T, didn't he?
Yeah.
So yeah, you had him. I started thinking about like all the commercials that we knew about. Like, how much money did those people make off those commercials then?
Yeah. Now, after Morgan Freeman passes away, who's the next generation of sweet, sultry, velvety voices?
Oh, none. It's all going to be AI.
It's all going to be. Are they just going to
It's
take
going to be
Morgan
a soulless
Freeman's voice?
Yeah, it's just going to be a soulless voice being like, "You guys hear whatever's outside in the woods." You ever hear that one?
No.
Dude, I heard they used that voice, the AI old man voice, in a trailer when I went for Mortal Kombat for that movie Passengers. That's the voice that you hear in the trailer, and I'm like, that's the same old man AI voice I hear all the time on YouTube.
And we were watching a lot, and my friend never really saw a Red Band trailer, and all of a sudden the new Resident Evil came out, but there's nothing about Resident Evil about the movie, other than there's that big chubby guy that's in the sewer, but I don't see a single umbrella thing at all.
So from what I heard, because the director did an interview, he's setting the game in the world of Resident Evil 2.
Okay.
So he's like, he goes, this guy's trying to get to Raccoon City.
Okay.
While all the shit with Raccoon City's going down.
Okay.
But they said, you don't see the nuke drop.
Okay.
Like, he says, that's not included in my movie. He goes, there's only 3 scenes with infected in this.
And they showed it in the trailer?
He goes, yeah. He goes, one of them is the bodies raining down off the building and exploding off the cars.
Yeah.
And one of them is like in a church where he like looks into and there's a room and there's a bunch of like zombies in. That's it. He goes, this is not a zombie movie. This is a creature film. Because he says Resident Evil's known for these creatures.
Oh, the dogs and stuff like that.
Yeah, so he's leaning more into the creature side of it, which I'm like, that actually makes it a completely different movie. And I'm here for it. It's not just your normal, like, because you could do Resident Evil and make it Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah. Same
We've
thing.
seen that.
Yeah.
But show me a movie where like these fucked up like body horror creatures are coming after you. That's a completely different movie now.
Yeah.
Now we're hitting Dead Space on Earth.
Did you see that?
But there is little Easter eggs in the trailer. He goes, if you look when he's searching for stuff, like, oh, I find the shotgun and there's no bullets.
Okay.
Like, that's all Resident Evil survival horror shit. And then he goes, when you look in there, there's an herb on the shelf that's the same herb from Resident Evil 4.
Okay.
Like the healing herb and stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, they added little things like that.
I wasn't paying attention. I thought it was just going to be another standard zombie film. And then all of a sudden I saw Resident Evil. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah. But you seen all the arms coming out of the door? I'm
Yeah.
like, ooh.
Yeah. There's some, I can't watch a lot of horror movies until somebody tells me they're excellent.
I can't watch horror movies just because I'm a pussy.
Weapons, I had to like look away and gag a few times, but it was pretty cool for the most part.
What was the scene, the trailer I seen for Mortal Kombat? Evil Dead Burn.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I want my Evil Dead to still be campy.
Yeah, that just looks like, especially when I see her push that dude over the dishwasher, I was just like my whole body, like, just like,
She like lands on top of them.
I know they said that, like, because this is the sequel to the other one, the one that came out a couple years ago.
Oh, is it?
Kinda. I don't know. I think what they're doing is like, oh, here's an individual story, and then they're gonna tie it.
There was another scary movie that came out that was actually pretty funny. I'm brain farting on the name, but this girl gets married, and then whenever she goes to meet the family, all the family's trying to kill her to sacrifice to a god.
Oh, is that Ready or Not?
Ready or Not, yeah. I haven't seen the sequel yet, but surprisingly, have you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
It's really fun.
What's the one? There's one with Zazie Beetz. Where she they bring her into this hotel to be like the nanny or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And then they're all Satanists, and she has to kill all these Satanists in that building.
Is that coming out or has it already came out?
I thought it was coming out. Maybe it already did.
I don't know.
That's I don't go to the movies as much as I used to, and I used to love going to the movies. It's just finding the time, and it's like I don't want to go by myself.
We love the experience, the popcorn, just the whole thing. So I've got the Cinemark Movie Pass where I get
Same.
Okay, good. But because -Zero is coming out today, or not today, this year. We've got Spider-Man, a 4-hour Doomsday that's going to be coming out.
I'm so ready for Doomsday. Listen, they could make these Marvel movies 12 hours long, and it's just these characters talking to each other, and I'm okay with it. To me, I get to watch my childhood come to life. They can keep making these. I don't care about the superhero fatigue. That's just for me at this point.
And that's what it is. The only thing I wish is they take an intermission so I could not have to run out and run back to use the restroom, or just make it 2 movies. I could have watched Doomsday Part 1, then March do Doomsday Part 2, and I'm fine.
That's what I hate is when you're watching, you're like, I gotta pee, but I don't want to leave because I'm so excited. I know the moment I leave, something really cool is gonna happen.
That's when Endgame came out, and I actually looked, and there was a places where you can use the restroom. There's somebody cut it down. They're like, as soon as you see Bruce Banner, you can go to the restroom because Smart Hulk was just boring.
That was something in the comics. It was really cool how they did it.
Yeah, and
then in the movies, he's just like, "Hey guys, how's it going?" And I'm like, I don't want Rocky Hulk.
No, I want. I don't need him to be witty. He's either got to be Bruce Banner, or he's got to be the Hulk. Yeah,
and it's I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of that character, but it seems like he's going back.
Yeah.
They're going to do a Savage Hulk in this Spider-Man movie.
I have no clue what's going to happen in the Spider-Man movie. I keep seeing random teasers.
Yeah, the hand.
Yeah.
They showed a new teaser, and the new teaser was showing all the practical effects.
Okay.
So, he's actually swinging through the city.
Oh, nice.
They showed, hey, you've never seen this done in the Spider-Man movies, so we're going to figure out a way how to do it more practical while mixing in CG elements.
But is the symbiote going to be in any part of it, or is it going to be at the end?
I don't know, because it's how do you... I don't know. I don't even know what this, who the main villain is at this point. I know they're kind of leaning more into, the other. He gets biological powers.
Yeah, he's going to be Man-Spider for a minute, isn't he?
Well, so it seems like what they're... according to Reddit and stuff that, is that they're leaning that... He's becoming Spider-Man so much that his powers are real. Becoming
yeah, he got rid of the shooters.
Yeah, he's becoming more spider than man. So he might go Man-Spider route.
Do you think we're going to see a 6-arm Tom Holland?
In the cartoon, that's when we had the Punisher, so I was like, let's go.
Yeah. But are they going to make him not look handsome for at least 20-30 minutes?
You have to.
But is he still going to be shredded? Is he going to just be shirtless the entire time with 6 arms?
I don't know.
We got to do the eye candy, though. It's pretty much just going to be Tom Holland with 6 arms. He's not going to be grotesque. You can't make him grotesque.
I don't think any... And remember he was always trying to hide, everybody's going to think I'm a freak. First of all, Mary Jane's going to love you.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to love all the 6 arms. I think it'd be weird at first, but after a while, she's like, you know what? Can we find the happy medium here? Keep the 6 arms. Don't turn into the spider.
Yeah, let's do a little bit different. I bet he's a really great big spoon then with 6 arms.
Oh, for sure. It's more like you're getting wrapped in a cocoon at that point.
He's like a giant blanket then.
Yeah. The bad part is wouldn't it get kind of crowded having extra, especially when you put your arms at your side? You'd be like, oh.
So I'm not sure how you feel.
You'd just be stacked, almost like you'd be stacked out like this with your arms out.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Because you can't just lay your arms down.
Yeah.
So whenever I perform and with friends, I'll take photos of them, even though I'm not a good photographer, and I'll send it to them. And then my friends do the same thing to me. But I feel like I have my hand out like this the entire time, and I don't know what to do with my hand when we're performing. So I'm literally like this in every photo.
So you feel like you're like Dr. Doom, just being out there menacing, threatening people in the world about your...
but creepy. It's just every time I talk, I think whenever I express myself, I'm not Italian, so I don't do this. I'm just Irish, so I just have my fingers out as extended as possible the entire time.
All right, that's fair. I could see that. It's just like you're drunken rambling. It's like, listen, I've had enough.
Yeah, exactly. But not David Bowie, The Labyrinth cool, where I'm like spinning balls in my hand. I'm just like, I have pretend balls in my hand.
Which is wild. You know, everybody's like, man, how do you get so good at it? Then you're like, oh, that's why. It's David Bowie.
It's David Bowie.
Yeah, you're like, of course he's good at spinning balls in his hand.
Didn't he have to take lessons to spin balls? I want to say that he had to like take special lessons.
I'm betting it was just him and Mick Jagger. That was for me. That was for me. Because I remember, I think it was Mick Jagger's security guard told everybody that he caught them in a closet or something.
No, I don't even know about that.
Yeah, well, I think it was, I mean, they did the music video Dancing in the Streets.
Oh, now that also reminds me. Did you talk about Sylvester Stallone and Richard Gere?
Yes.
Okay. Did you talk about it on the pod here?
I think I've mentioned the story to people about him pranking him.
Yeah, that's the whole gerbil thing. Is Sylvester Stallone was just making a joke about
I think someone asked him on a talk show, and he just went he like he just like laughed to himself.
I mean, it's a 50-year-old like wives' tale.
Well, you've heard the George Clooney pranks, right?
No,
like he would put the "Honk for Gay Pride" sticker on your back on your car.
Really?
Oh yeah, he would do all. He'd put ads out for vote for so and so for sexiest man alive.
Okay,
I think he did that to the Matt Damon.
That is not a bad thing.
Yeah, like it was like back and forth. But the funniest thing I heard is like when he was staying at Richard Kind's house.
Okay,
he goes, I was sleeping on his couch, and he goes, well, he bought a cat, and he goes, but he wouldn't change the cat litter. So he goes, I would scoop out the cat litter because I'm home. I have no job. I'm just chilling. He goes, well, here, he came home one day and didn't piece together that George was scooping the poop out. And he goes, I don't know what's wrong with this cat, man. It's not shitting. So he kept giving it like X-Lax.
Oh, my God.
So like then he just kept it up like cleaning the cat, like to keep the gag going. And he goes, one day he just took a dump in the cat litter box. George did. And then left it there for him to find. And he goes, dude, holy crap, look at the shit this cat took. And he told it like on a late show, like on
How
Conan.
old is George Clooney when this? Is this ER George Clooney?
Yeah, this is ER, like, you know, like working actor George
like
Clooney.
Sexiest Man Alive.
Roseanne George Clooney.
Okay.
Like when he was on like as her boss or something.
He could have made a ton of money just shitting in a box, probably on OnlyFans.
Yeah, and so he probably still can now.
Yeah, he's still handsome.
Yeah, who was somebody just? Oh, Jamie Presley came out with an OnlyFans.
Really?
Yeah. What's her name from My Name Is Earl?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now you know it's out there. You're like, I'm gonna hide this that I know this exists in case anyone asks.
I want to say I saw it somewhere, just that the celebrities are now getting on there because they can make more money.
Oh yeah, like there's like some of the Disney like one girl was like a Disney star, and as soon as she turned 18, did that and made $1 million. I'm like, that says something about what's wrong with our culture.
Well, the Catch Me Outside girl did that, didn't she?
Yeah, well,
she made some money.
I think so. Yeah, but like her, like it's like how many of these dudes were just like it's the same. It reminded me when Hannah Montana turned 18 when Miley Cyrus did.
Yeah.
The day she turned 18, I went to Spencer's and there was nothing but Hannah Montana like dolls. And I'm like, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Because that was in production before she was 18.
They took photos of them when she was 17.
Yeah. I'm like, that's creepy, guys. Come on now.
Did you get Lex and Terry up here?
I did not.
Okay. It was a morning talk show. It was in Morgantown. And they did a countdown for the Olsen twins for a long time.
Jeez.
And that kind of makes me uncomfortable at times. Just be like, oh, no, they're hot now. I'm like, well, they're one day at 18. So you didn't think that they were hot when they were 16 years old? Like give them a little bit of time to age up. Like, send me a photo of them when they're at 19, 20.
Yeah, because like, remember like back in the day, it used to be like when someone turned 18, they were an adult. That's just what it was. Now it's like, oh, man, you know, she's turning 18. I'm like, why we got to be like this? We're good. I got too scared.
Oh man, and also it's weird because I don't get a lot of this stuff. Who buys bathwater from Sydney Sweeney? She made a lot of money in it, but do you like keep it like perfume? Do you put it on your neck? Do you sip it? Like, what are these people doing?
I don't know what they do, and I'm kind of scared to know what they do, honestly.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like, you're not biting out of that soap, right?
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like, first of all, did they actually do that? Or did you just pick somebody's generic bathwater? Because I don't think she was actually going to give you that.
Yeah. And was it even a girl?
I would laugh. It's just the Dr. Squatch guy. Just
If Dr. Squatch gave me $1,000 for the next month to just take baths, I'm more of a shower guy, but they're like, we'll give you $1,000 just to bottle up a bunch of your own bath water and we're going to sell it as Sydney Sweeney. I'll be like, that's fine.
But I'm like,
Just don't say it's me.
they're just assuming that because how she looks, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
But how do you know that it's not going to be really bad?
And I don't want to smell like
You
Sydney
don't know.
Sweeney.
You don't know what she's like. She could be very dirty.
My wife loves Henry Cavill. I want to smell like Henry Cavill.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like, imagine Henry Cavill's bathwater. What if he's a mechanic and he just gets really dirty all the time?
That's what
not
she
gonna
wants.
want it now, are you? No, it's not gonna be.
She
just
will be
soap and
fine. She'll be fine with the Logan Henry Cavill.
And I guarantee they're not. If he sells soap, they're not going to show all the little hairs in the water.
the curlies.
Because he's a very hairy guy.
You
Tell
got to
me,
pay extra for the curlies in the
yeah,
soap.
any kind of beard hair that fell off in the shower, that's not going to be included in the soap. That's why you know it's not real bathwater.
Yeah. Oh my word! That's the only reason I love the Highlander series. The movies, except for 2, and the TV series, the animated stuff, and that's what I was talking about earlier about seeing Christopher Lambert. But
I've heard good things about the new Highlander.
the new one, she wants to see it for Henry Cavill, and I'm fine with that because Dave Bautista's talking about how he's like lost weight to keep up with Henry Cavill. And I was like, do you want to see the originals? And she's like, no.
You didn't see the video of him working out? Like, there's a picture of him working out. She's very much like,
A lot of people get
it's my wallpaper.
like a lot of people get jealous about their wives liking celebrities, and I'm like, I will randomly find stuff on my Instagram and I'll send it to her, just shirtless Henry Cavill, because I win.
Oh my god, him as the Calverine in Deadpool and Wolverine. I was like, let's go, like, because like first like I don't know, and then you see it, and you're like, yeah, now I want it.
Yeah,
It's either him or Tom Hardy, but I don't think Tom Hardy's going to do Wolverine. I feel like he did Venom and had fun with it, but like they didn't let him go as hard as he should have went for Venom.
That's what you have the Venom head over there, and Venom is one of my favorite characters. I got a tattoo of him because I like the conflicted anti-hero type of character that doesn't do good, but he doesn't do evil. But I really feel like the battle buddy, like they're buddy cops. Like Venom and him. Kind of like in the last King Kong and Godzilla.
Yeah, they were like two buddy. Like it was like watching Lethal Weapon, but monsters.
Exactly. I don't need to see Murtaugh as, Godzilla.
I am waiting for like Godzilla one day to be like, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Now you've seen though Godzilla -1, right?
I didn't. That's when I started watching, and everybody was like, you have to see this.
Today. It's fantastic.
Damn, I'm gonna have to watch it.
If it comes back out in theaters, which I hope, if it's a double feature with Godzilla -0, I think it would be great to watch. It explains it gives you a piece of Japan in the 1940s, like
I did
post
see the
World War
poster
II.
for Zero, and it showed it in New York City, and I was like, ooh. Are you like, because you've never seen the Japanese Godzilla go to America?
No.
That's not. I could be wrong. Didn't they do the fight? Was it Godzilla versus King Kong? Was that in America or was that in Tokyo?
But are you talking about the American-made one? Oh, the 70s. Oh, I'm not sure.
The one that Japan made.
Okay, Toho. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because like when they make stuff, it's like it's usually focused just in Japan.
Do you know why?
For them to go and say we're going to do New York City in Japan, I'm like, all right, I want to see how this looks.
Yeah. Do you know why it's called -1?
I don't.
It's because it's Japan after the nukes got dropped, and so they couldn't be any worse. They're at 0.
And so
Godzilla comes and fucks it with them.
Let's go.
Right?
So is it the third movie just going to be him like helping them rebuild everything?
Well, he's a force of nature in this one. He's not a good guy.
Okay.
He's not fist pounding.
Right.
Anything.
That's what.
And a little kid doesn't stop him. Oh. It's great.
That's even
11's not going to be like shaking its hand and holding it, and like having it hold a teddy bear. No, he's.
I remember this one, and I can't. I think it might be Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, but it's one of the funniest Godzilla moments I've ever seen. Because where it's like Godzilla looks the dude square in the face,
Yeah.
and just they both like look at each other, like give the nod, like do it, and Godzilla's like, all right, and then just opens his mouth and blows this dude away. It is the funniest thing ever. I think it's Godzilla versus King Ghidorah because. He was when he was in World War II, he dropped the nuke on Monster Island.
Okay.
That's who that guy was. And Godzilla knew that was the same dude, just older, that he saw back in the day.
Okay.
So when he saw him, he was just like, you know it's fucking coming. And he's just like, I'm ready. He goes, all right. And he just blows him away with the atomic breath. But it's like all you see is the building just explode, because he's face to face with this dude in the building, like looking at him, and it just goes.
And Godzilla is just massive.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh my! I've seen all the Godzillas throughout the 44 years of my life, but I can't remember.
Even Godzuki.
What's Godzuki?
Godzuki was Godzilla's kid.
Oh yeah.
The little Godzilla was like, hey, like he could actually talk.
The little chibi-eyed looking thing. Yeah. But see, I also saw a lot of MST3K, and they did what's the turtle one? Oh. The turtle Godzilla, where he'll just suck in his arms and fire would shoot out.
Yeah, he's the one that like spins around. Yeah, I can't think of what his name is. I don't think they did. Did they do him for the movies yet?
I don't think he's the same IP.
Because they killed Rodan in Godzilla versus King of the Monsters.
But
he's the one that comes out of the volcano, and then Godzilla kills him, I think.
But are they done with them, or are they still making them?
They're still making. Yeah, there's a new one.
There's a new one?
I think it's coming out either next year, Supernova.
Is it Godzilla and Kong, or are they just picking one?
Godzilla and Kong, Supernova.
I'm still going to see it. But
and they have that show. But the show is really good.
Monarch's good.
Yeah, the first season was really good. I didn't see the second.
I haven't seen the second yet, but I've seen the first season.
Yeah.
Well, with the Quaids, they work out really well.
The Russells.
Yeah, or the Russells, sorry.
Well, because they looks... I mean, Jack Russell looks... or is this Jack?
Jack and Kirk?
Yeah. The one that was in Thunderbolts. He looks like Kurt Russell, like as a younger version. Like, especially when he talks, when you hear him do that, okay, yeah. When he does the and you're like, oh, that's Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
For sure. And his mom's Goldie Hawn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Did he have kids with her?
That's his, yeah.
It's not his wife, because they're like, we're never getting married. I'm like, okay.
They're together.
Kurt Russell just needs to be in more shit.
He's getting a little older.
I'm fine with it. Keep him around. I wanted him in Expendables before that series took a shit.
That was my mom's first crush, because he is in the Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah, my mom remembers like watching him, and like his dad was an actor.
Oh, really?
His dad was the sheriff on Bonanza.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then his dad had that baseball team. Did you ever watch that documentary?
No. I thought you were going to make a major league reference I didn't catch or something.
So I think it's kind of like it's based off of that. Major League's based off of that year of that type of baseball, because the documentary is called The Battered Bastards of Baseball.
Really?
And Kurt Russell's dad bought a team, and it was just like the rowdiest guys ever. And Kurt Russell's telling stories like, yeah, these guys be just hammered in the locker room like for games.
Did they win?
Yeah. Like some of them. Like sometimes they win, but they were just like known for being big partiers.
Oh. So it's not as fun as the banana ball people.
I don't even know what the banana ball thing is.
They're a real baseball team, but they're like the Globetrotters, but they do fun things.
Oh, so it's like a Harlem Globetrotter, but it's the Savannah Bananas?
Yeah, but they have, I think there's 6 teams, and they just tour and just have a good time, and people get a bunch of T-shirts, but they're real baseball players, but they make a ton of money, I think.
I think we should sell the Pirates and just buy that team.
I think
we'd sell more tickets.
Last year when they came, they did a doubleheader in Pittsburgh, and I think they sold the stadium twice. And when's the last time that the Pirates have actually sold out a stadium?
What, so the Pirates play them?
No, they just played a random team.
Oh, I was going to say, the Pirates should just play them. It would just be the same type of game. It's like, it's just for a joke anyway, right, guys?
Well, the Pirates now, I remember, what was it, 10 years ago, they had the losingest record of most seasons of any team in professional sports history. Then they finally broke it.
Dude, one of the guys I want to get on the podcast is the guy that whipped the guys up there at PNC Park. Did you hear about this?
He whips them?
Yeah, so here's what happened. So these two fans up there got drunk and was harassing a woman that worked there. Okay. So the guy told him, like, hey, guys, knock it off. Go sit down. Yeah. In which they decided to call him, like, the N-word. Oh. And he responded correctly by popping the guy in the mouth.
Appropriate.
And the guy didn't like that very much, so he spit on the guy.
He spit on the guy that punched him in the mouth.
Yeah. So that guy took his belt off and whipped both these guys. Like, whipped them, like, with the belt. They are suing him and trying to sue the Pirates, saying it's their fault. Any judge that grants them any money needs to lose their job, because I'm like, that man is just doing social justice out there. So because you guys didn't do nothing to stop these guys, you did nothing to protect him from being called the N-word. What's he supposed to do?
So they were harassing a woman, and then he said stop. The two guys called him the N-word, then spit on him. So the guy's like, I'm just going to take off my belt and beat you like a bitch.
Yeah.
You should just like lick your wounds and walk away on that one.
I said the Pirates should have put a statue of this guy, because I was like, that's
holding the whip up
100% with the belt in hand, just ready to.
That's old school Pittsburgh shit right there.
Yeah, give him a belt buckle if he didn't have one. I wanted the belt buckle on the belt in his hand. If I were him, I would have swung buckle in first. I'm like, I'm taking teeth. Let's go.
I'm so lucky. My mom never had to beat me with a belt, because just her cracking it scared me enough to shut me up and send me right to my room, because I did not want that against my hide.
My dad, like at 60-some years old, can still take off the belt, and it's like a gunslinger, man. I think he watched Gunsmoke to prepare.
Like, it's just lubed up. It just whoosh,
exactly.
Like one move.
Like, because my brothers used to try it like for themselves, like in the mirror and practice. And if you don't have a good good pull, you have that risk of pulling your back out. Like, it's a good way to crack your back, but you also might be like,
Well, it was your emo phase with all the black studs on it.
Yeah.
You can't rip those out.
Nah, you can't do that. So my dad just.
Does he still pull it out? Like in Thanksgiving, if you get a little too funny, does he just like boy and then just pull the belt out?
Nah, anymore. He's just kind of just like, I'm here. I'm glad I'm here. like I think like one time he was just like, I'm just counting the days that I'm here. I'm waiting, patiently waiting now.
Is there a countdown timer? He's like, every day I take a shit is a day I'm happy.
Well, like every day, like it feels like when you're younger, you're like, oh God, I have to wake up another day. And like after you become old and retired, you're like, oh God, I'm here another day. Like, what did I do to get this far? And how do I keep doing it to continue going?
So when you retire, I've learned this, and I expressed this to my mom when she retired. Make sure you do something. Have a hobby. Like my mom plays bridge, hikes, travels, because if there's a lot of people that retire and then they just sit and then watch Jerry Springer all day, and then that's when you just become nothing.
Yeah, I think my dad's hobby is just going to town.
There's nothing wrong with this. Does he go to the post office?
No,
once a week?
I'll just call the house. I'm like, so what's going on? She's like, oh, nothing much. She goes, your dad went to town. What did he go to town for? He just went to town.
Just walks around.
And like she'd be like, oh yeah, he went to town for something. And I'm like, for what? And it's like, it's just a made up excuse. Like, I have to go buy toilet paper. We have plenty of toilet paper. Yeah, but we might need more.
Do you think your dad's sleeping around and like 80 years old?
Nah, not for him. Like I remember one time, like my a friend's dad like was like pointing at somebody at a car show, like, oh, look at that girl over there. And my dad's like, yeah, what about her? And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, what would? He's like, it'd be like a dog catching a car, like something like I'm trying to think how to word it. Crap.
Like a rabbit?
No, it was like a dog chasing after a car. I wouldn't know what to do with when I got it. Like, yeah, it's a completely different person than who I am now. Like,
I can see that. I was really hoping That you could run with the bit that your dad's just a giant whore now at 83 years old.
Oh, no, I can't do it. He's too nice of a guy. I can't do that.
Even though he used to beat you.
I would believe it more that my dad's like in an underground fight club and he fights other old guys. I would buy that more.
Like a bum fight thing, but for geriatrics?
Yeah, but he wins. Like, that's the thing. He's in better shape than most 80-year-olds, so he wins every fight.
Do you check his knuckles every once in a while when you go see him just to see if there's a little bit beat up and bloody?
But it is, but then they always working on it. Oh, he was just working outside. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was working on outside. He's working on beating somebody's ass.
If it happens, I'll put 20 on your dad, by the way.
Oh,
I'll Venmo you 20.
I think
I don't even know what it looks like. I hope it's you, just older.
I would say I'm a little bit taller.
A little bit taller. Okay, so
But like we're all that same,
all stocky right there.
Yeah, everyone's all the stockiness comes from that.
Because most 80-year-olds are frail.
Yeah.
So if he's got a little stock on him, one big punch with a knuckle right there.
I always said when I went and seen Indiana Jones, the last one.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, my dad is built like Indiana Jones.
But not as suicidal as Indiana Jones.
Yeah, definitely not suicidal.
Okay.
Yeah, he was pretty sad in that movie.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, my kid. I'm like, oh, you kid that you didn't even know about for 18 years? That's the one you're upset about?
So, did you bring this up before? How old was Marion?
Oh, we don't like to look at that number. We don't like to look at those numbers.
Okay.
For some things, we don't like to look at numbers.
Because I'm just not sure how old, and I'm not sure if it was your podcast or another podcast I listened to. They discussed, like, was Marion 15 and Indiana Jones 23, or was Marion 15 and Indiana Jones 30? We just don't talk about that.
Yeah, because she talks about, I was a child. And I'm like, doesn't look good for you, buddy.
What? It was a different time, because what would have been 1920s?
And the thing is this was in the 80s. We could have wrote this different. We had enough knowledge to be like, hey, guys, we have laws for this.
I think George Lucas wanted it that way, though.
It makes it more authentic to the 30s, I guess.
Yeah.
And then
he also made Brother and Sister Kiss. I wonder how freaky George Lucas really is.
I don't think he's that smart of a writer sometimes.
Oh, you're going hot.
First of all, we all know what the problems were in the first Star Wars movie. Hey, we have to put a crawl up to explain to you what's going on because he gave you no context and just threw you in the action.
Do you think he wrote the first 3 movies like before episode 4, or was he just like, I'm just fucking with people right now?
I guarantee he wrote a big ass fucking movie for episode 4. And that was the story. And then when they told him, like, hey, we're not giving you the budget to do the whole thing, he just had to cut it up.
Yeah.
And the story that he gave up, they were like, you got to trim this down even some more, bud.
Did he just pull metachlorians out of his ass 20 years later?
Yeah, that's why it's like look at the way the Clone Wars are made.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, this is what happens when George Lucas gets a free pass to do whatever he wants. Because the other one was like, he has other directors helping him, other writers helping him.
So what's creepier then? Indiana Jones and Marion, or Princess Amidala and Anakin?
I was going to say, what about Top Gun?
How old was she in Top Gun?
Top Gun, she never talked about her. He gets in trouble with the Admiral's daughter.
Yeah.
And she's like underage. And then that's the girl he hooks up with in Top Gun 2.
I wonder what the age difference is.
I think there is a huge age difference between Jennifer Connelly and him. Because when's Labyrinth come out? In the 80s?
Like 88, 89, yeah.
Okay. When I was going to say that, I'd say like 87.
Oh, is it that? Okay.
I'm going to like lean that way. Top Gun comes out in 86. He's already a pilot. She's a teenage girl in high school. Yeah.
Have you seen the thing about Dirty Dancing where old dude's like 30 and she's 16?
I didn't think he was that old in that.
I thought that
Maybe it's because he looked younger.
maybe he isn't, and I've just seen too many Facebook reels about him being just.
I thought he was
really-
like 23 and she's 16. It still is bad.
still bad.
But you're also like, why is it? It's the same thing where it's like, why does every romantic love story have the person in a relationship and they leave that person to go be with their real person? Why is every love story got to be based on that?
On just cheating.
Yeah. I was like, you're telling me that it's okay. You're basically telling my wife it's okay if she cheats on me because that's her true love. And
See,
I'm supposed to be just cool with that.
I'm okay if it's Henry Cavill. I'm just going to tie that back in. As long as I get to watch.
Or join in.
I'm not sure if I could.
Come on, man. It's Superman.
I don't think I could. I don't think I could handle that.
Superman?
No.
What if he likes you more?
Oh, that she'd be real pissed off.
She's like, then it just becomes a double murder.
We're gonna cause. It's gonna be a quiet drive back. She's gonna need an extra drink, and she now in her head she's like, what if Henry Cavill likes Dan more than me? She's gonna be really upset about that.
Ah, that's.
I am a giving lover, though.
There you go. See,
I'm very.
Maybe that's why Henry Cavill would like you more though, because you're more giving.
I make sure to put a lot of effort into what I'm doing because I don't have a lot to give.
He's like, that is what a true son of Krypton would give as much as you.
Yeah.
By the way, talk about a dude who got shit on as Superman.
What? Me?
Henry Cavill.
What do you mean you shit on Superman?
Like, he didn't get a real proper Superman movie.
That's. Oh, I thought you said he shit on Superman. I was like, I don't think it was his fault.
No, I was like, his Superman gets. I meant his Superman gets shit on all the time, and it sucks because I liked him as Superman. I thought he reminds me of the perfect '90s Superman.
Okay,
like the one that you read in the comics. Like, remember the Death of Superman when he came out and he was all jacked and had the hairy chest?
Yeah, I thought you meant
that's Henry. That's
Dean Cain Superman.
Oh no.
No, okay.
No, when he had the mullet, if they would have gave him the mullet, it would have looked perfect. Especially when they gave him the black and white suit, you're like, oh yeah, that's the Death of Superman. Yeah, I get why they picked him as Superman.
I liked him, but his Clark, I think could have done some more
Yeah,
work.
He was a little. Well, I think it was more like him still trying to because he's only been Superman for a day, and he's been trying to just been this awkward guy.
Yeah.
So now he's like, oh, I have to kind of make a persona. I did like the new guy too, though.
Is it time?
Oh, actually, we can wrap up real quick.
Okay.
Because we're it's almost time for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, Dan, you want to tell everybody where they can find you at? Or if you got upcoming dates?
You can find me. I'm not. So here's a quick thing. I'm not sure how to brand myself, but my friends have told me I am my own brand. So you can find me on Instagram on Desmond, DADESMOND. I follow you and you follow me, so you can find me. I'm going to be on your show eventually. I can't think of anything right now. All of a sudden, everything's just gone to complete brain fart.
Nah, it's all cool. I'll put your links and stuff in there.
Yeah, and you can just follow me on Facebook or add me. I don't add people unless I have mutuals like you.
Yeah. Because
a lot of people are just bots, and I'm like, I don't need a bunch of weird bots on my profile, but you can follow me on that stuff. But it's not 100% comedy. It's just my life.
Go follow Dan's life.
All right. When's your next show?
May 31st. I have Rebecca Kaplan coming.
That's awesome.
For the Outlaws of Comedy. So that'll be a fun show.
And follow the Outlaws of Comedy. You're doing a whole bunch of really cool stuff.
Yeah.
And I appreciate everything you've done, to support local comedians, and you're just always a good guy. So
I want to do one. I want to do a show in Morgantown and bring it down there, and then it's I can bring people from Pittsburgh here, and then
I will corner Cody Cannon and have him talk to you because sometimes he's not the best at responding.
Yeah, I need to check out his pod.
And he's not doing a pod right now. Yeah, but I'm not throwing him under the bus. He knows that he also is difficult to respond in.
Yes, well, then also follow Cody Cannon.
Yeah.
Follow Cody Cannon and follow Dan. All right, we'll see you guys.
Thank you guys.